Number one, I'm Jamaican born. So my name is Gillian. I was born and raised in Jamaica. So I went to school there, high school, finished, graduated, moved to the US to do college, and then moved to Canada to finish up university. So I lived in Canada for 19 years, which is where I joined and started working in the investment industry. That's where I fell in love with investments. It's also where I met my husband, who is Ghanaian. And yes, that's why I'm in Ghana now, because he had said that he definitely wanted to come back to Ghana. So anybody he met who married him should know that they too would come. So here I am. But we've been married 23 years. We've got 3 kids, so 2 girls and a boy, an 18-year-old, 16-year-old, and 12-year-old. So it's been good. So in a nutshell, I am of many cultures, have an amazing husband, amazing kids, love living in Ghana, love being in the investment industry. It's something I've done all my life, and I can't imagine doing anything else but investments. It's who I am. Yes, there are some that I think are maybe a bit specific to the industry, but most of them I feel like we go through in almost every industry, and it's just a challenge of being a woman. So, you know, in investments, you find that there are different issues at different levels. So at the lower level, where you're talking about people who are on the front line, the relationship managers, those things, a woman in that role is heavily, I'm trying to find the right appropriate word, but a lot of times she's hired because of how she looks and her curves, much more so than what she actually knows. And it's something that I found very disturbing where, you know, and people say it shockingly that, oh, but you know, you want this girl because she's a little bit fair skinned, or maybe she's more rounder or something, because that's what the men like. So we are objectified and we are placed in roles not necessarily because of how much we know or how much we can contribute, but just by way of how we look. As women, I feel like we're responding to the male domination by trying to use our bodies and not our brains. And it is a short-term solution. It's not sustainable. A team member told me once that, oh, I'm expected to mother my people. So I'm expected to be a mother. I am expected to be nice and soft and encouraging. In essence, I'm expected to be a woman. And I remember that day telling him that, listen, I only have 3 children. When I step into data bank, I don't have any children. So I have team members, and I am not about to mother anybody except the 3 that I have at home. And he was a bit taken aback. But the fact is, people keep trying to push women into a certain corner and into a certain role, and too many times, Eunice, the women accept it. And they end up playing the role of the mother instead of the role of the leader, irrespective of gender or color or anything. So one of the things I learned as a leader was that, and even before I was in any leadership role, one of the things I learned when I was living in Canada is that when you do good work and you bring value to the table, people stop seeing gender, they stop seeing race, they stop seeing a lot of those things when your value starts to speak for itself. The problem is most of us don't bring value to the table. So all they see is it's a woman. We as women need to be willing to have tough conversations and make tough decisions and be able to stand on our own 2 feet and not feel that, oh, because I'm a woman, you know, I can't speak up or anything. So I'll be in leadership meetings, I'll be in different board meetings and everything, and always the women are the quiet ones. As a woman, you must have values and you must be able to stand for them. Social media, I think the message that I would want young people to take away from what they do on social media is that your social media can make or break you in your career. And so it's great to post pictures, but like when I'm interviewing someone and they come and they sit in the room, I always bring my laptop to the interview. When I see their social media title on their CV, or I ask them, while they're talking, I'm searching. And I am looking at what kind of profile they have, what are they posting, what kind of pictures, all of those things. So, because it gives you a very clear picture of who that person is, much more so than the 10 minutes they're sitting in front of you. So young people need to realize that social media, even when they're young, they should start to use it to build a certain profile for themselves. A profile that 5-10 years down the road, when they're really building their career, they're proud of it. I'm Gillian Hammah, and I choose to challenge.